Welcome back to your favorite masterclass of all masterclasses. I'm talking about none other than the Easter-inspired Afternoon Express one. And of course, I cannot do it alone. I have to call on the helping hands of my chefs. Guys, this next recipe.
And you know what? This recipe I love because I enjoy to eat it, but I have never in my life made it.
What?
Ever.
Same.
I'm about to school you today, and it's actually so hard for me not to get emotional today because this is my mom's personal recipe. And pickled fish is one of those things that has been passed down from generations. People have added their own twist. So this is my mom's twist, and I'm so excited to share it with all of you today.
Well, let's get into it. Cape Malay-style pickled fish is a traditional Easter food from Cape Town. It's usually served with a hot cross bun or freshly baked bread. But today, Chef Jay is going to spread the love and show us how his mama makes this family recipe using none other than Clover Classic spread. Oh, tell me about it. Something that's passed on from generation to generation.
Yeah, no, this is, I remember, you know, being a little boy and just smelling that fragrance, not really knowing where it came from. But to understand the history around this dish is even more special. So I'm so happy in my older days now, I can really appreciate it. So what I've got here is some water on the stove. I've put some of our Clover Classic fat spread in there just to simmer down, just to add a bit of creaminess. That's definitely not traditional, but I thought, why not add that creamy, delicious flavor?
Yeah.
Chef Jay, why did you start with water?
So usually we'll go half water, half vinegar, just because a lot of people don't like the tartness that the vinegar adds. But a good tip is that if you're making it and storing it for a longer period of time, then just add vinegar and omit the water. So in we're going to go with some apricot jam. And Chef Tumi, can I ask you just to whip up the temperature there?
Sure, no problem. Let's do that for you.
And we've got some brown sugar. Now remember, we are pickling fish. We are not making a masala fish where you would braise the onions in your fat spread. So we want to create the liquid first, and then the next minute we're gonna go in with our special masala. So this is my mom's special mix, but I'm gonna share it with you today. So we've got turmeric, we've got yellow curry powder, we've got some masala, we've got some allspice, we've got some coriander seeds. I mean, just take a smell of that.
Oh, wow, fragrant.
This just smells like home, guys.
I feel like I just walked into the best spice shop ever. That smells incredible, and I can only imagine how it's going to elevate the flavors within the dish.
And I think that's what gets me with pickled fish every time. You get the aroma before you even get the actual taste in your mouth. That invites you before anything else.
And everyone has their special blend of spices. So we used to play a game when we were growing up, and all my aunties used to make their own special version, and we'd all try and guess what the ingredients were, but we could never get it.
You could never.
So in we go with our black peppercorns and fresh bay leaves, and then we're just going to simmer that down just until all the sugars dissolve. And then the last step is to add your onions for about 10 to 15 minutes. And now, Chef Tumi, you're going to help me with the most important step, girl, the fish.
Okay, all right. So for the fish, this time can I start with the fat spread then?
Go for it, go.
All right,
as much as you need.
As much as I need. So I'm going to put quite a generous serving of our Clover fat spread for here. And I love what we do. We're showing people here. We're showing people the different applications for the Clover fat spread. It is that versatile that you could use it in frying, you could use it in grilling, you could use it in baking. Basically, any type of application you would normally use for need for cooking, you can use your Clover fat spread for that. And I'm starting off by, in essence, what's that? Breading.
The breading station.
The breading station, right? I'm melting my fat spread there. Then from the egg, our flour is already seasoned, so you don't have to worry about where the flavor is going to come from. But you don't even have to worry because it is going into that mixture, right?
So there will be flavor regardless.
Yes.
Exactly. But listen, I'm just checking there. Oh, you got your egg now.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Let me tell you something, a secret that my mom taught me. Flour, egg, fry.
Flour, egg fry, not egg flour fry.
Interesting.
So that helps create this delicious barrier that's just going to soak up all that delicious flavor. So, yeah.
That makes so much sense.
You see, girl?
I get Mama Jay. Shout out to you, girl. It seems as if you are the star of today as we do celebrate Easter. And that's what it's all about. It's all about family. It's all about friends, loved ones, and making those special, special memories. And this is a memory that I cannot wait to add, saying that I had Chef Jay's mom's classic pickled
Mama Miller.
fish.
Mama Miller.
I love this. So I'm going to have a taste here. I see that you've also sprinkled some chilies on top, but you've also accompanied it with a hot cross bun.
So, okay, I've never understood the hot cross bun thing. Let me just be honest, because I just go in with the pickled fish. I actually usually just go for the onions. So that's my favorite part. But I'm just going to show you quickly how to layer it up. So you've got your fish nice and baked. You put all that saucy goodness, make sure that it's covering all of your fish.
Yeah, don't be stingy.
Don't be stingy. And then just a few green chilies in between. And there you have it.
Chef Jay, it's sweet, it's tarty as well from that vinegar, but also it does not compromise the actual flavor and texture of the fish. So this is definitely, I give Mama a 10 out of 10. Do me?
I definitely do, but I just want to ask, when we're cooking the fish, do we cook it through because it's going to get pickled, or do we just brown it?
So technically, in essence, you don't need to cook it fully through.
Okay.
But the idea is that you just cook it fully through, and because no one really, you know, everyone, sometimes you can't help yourself, so you just eat it on the day.
Okay.
Other times you let it pickle for a longer time, so that will also just depend.
Ah, brilliant. Well, to get your hands on this recipe, please do head over to our website. You already know it in Mzansi, afternoonexpress.co.za. Ah, guys, I love this. Happy Easter.
So, we've had classic fashion from Timby, classic cars, thanks Chad, and we've seen classic hairstyles. And you, Michael? Classic!
A classic range from Clover. Timeless taste.
Made with love by Clover.